So Monte Carlo finished, Alcaraz took the title, but now we're back on the clay and in one of Alcaraz's favourite places, Spain, Barcelona, and he's going for number 3. He didn't play it last year, so we'll be looking to make amends this year. That's right, and before we go anywhere, make sure you've hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Sorry for bringing this one a little bit later than planned. I'm currently on holiday in Italy at the moment, so hopefully you forgive me. But this could not be ignored. It is Barcelona, and it is, well, was the home of Rafael Nadal. We have Pista Rafael Nadal there in Barcelona. Will there be Pista Carlos Alcaraz come the end of his career? I sincerely hope so. It is a very intriguing tournament. Last year, this was the winner, and it was Casper Ruud. He defeated Tsitsipas, who is a 4-time beaten finalist in this event. He has some scars, that's for sure, at this one. Maybe he can go one better this year, but I will tell you, Alcaraz and Ruud are in the draw. Will he be looking for revenge, or will it be the same thing happening again to Tsitsipas? Obviously, the one that jumps off the page there, I think we all remember it well, was Rafael Nadal's 12th championship, where it was against Tsitsipas in the final. It was an absolute epic. It was around 3.5 hours, something like that. Tsitsipas, he was equal to Rafa that day. It was just that Spaniard, that will to win, that the bull inside, some might say, that got him over the line that day. But yeah, Tsitsipas, to have lost another 2 finals after that one, the fact he keeps coming back and still plying his trade and trying to win this thing, that's credit to him as well. So I expect him to be pretty strong at this event. Casper Ruud, always good on the clay, and Carlos Alcaraz, he will be the favourite. A round has passed, as I'm sure a lot of you will already know already, and Carlos Alcaraz started his, I'd say, defence, because he didn't play last year, and yeah, he just withdrew from the tournament. So he is sort of defending 2 years ago, and Casper Ruud's defending last year. So Alcaraz will be seeing this as sort of a three-peat, and Casper Ruud will just be looking to try and double it up. He had to play Ethan Quinn in his first round match. It was a really good match. I was seriously impressed by Ethan Quinn, to be honest, and the way he took the match to Carlos Alcaraz in that second set. Alcaraz looked completely the better player in the first set, and Quinn, I think, was shocked by the level, really. That I think a lot of people are shocked when they play Carlos on a clay court, but he rallied in that second set, and Carlos, like it says here, was tested with his serve broken 3 times and saved a set point, but his forehand versatility and superior offense from defensive positions won it. I think the drop shot was just one of the things that Quinn just couldn't get to grips with. It's so difficult to predict when he's about to hit that drop shot. And it was a brilliant performance, getting it done in the tiebreak, proving that he can still do it when he's under the cosh. And some of the other results as well, you'll see here on the screen. Sebastian Baez, just clay court through and through. Arthur Fils still continuing his great run, knocking out Buster. We had Tsitsipas knocking out Opelka. I would expect that. Casper Ruud with the straight sets. Gele knocking out Rinderknech. We've got De Minaur. It seems like all the informed players on the clay at the moment. De Minaur beating Echeverry. This one, Munard TFO. I mean, Munard definitely a better clay court player. And Alcaraz there. We got Khachanov knocking out Norrie. And then Fokina continuing his great run as well, beating Wawrinka. Let's move to the draw preview and go through the rounds, try and predict what's going to happen. Play along at home. Tell me your winners in that comment section. This is, well, I've just knocked this one up as well. Here you go. Barcelona Open 2025. Not too bad if I do say so myself. Carlos Alcaraz versus Laszlo Gere. Tough competitor, but I think Alcaraz, the way he's playing, will get that one done in straight sets. De Minaur Fernley. Tough matchup for Fernley, that one. He's just beating Buena. I think De Minaur just too good, really, at the moment. You have to really be at the top of your game to even come close Tsitsipas Korda, I was impressed by Korda beating Arnaldi, but I still think Tsitsipas on this surface, as we just already spoke about, 4 finals for him at the event speaks volumes. Pedro Martinez against Arthur Fils. That one's going to be actually really, I think it's going to be quite close, but I give Fils the edge on that one just due to his form. I'm going to have Munar knocking out Khachanov here. Some may disagree. And this one, I'm actually going to go for Andrei Rublev to go out. And I'm going to have Davidovich Fokina going through to continue his good run. And being in Spain helps too. Holger Rune versus Sebastian Baez. I'm going to be going bias here as well. Maybe I'm showing a little bit of bias because I do like him on the clay courts. Holger Rune still yet to really prove anything to me at the moment. And I'll have Casper Ruud at the bottom. And there we go. So Carlos Alcaraz versus Alex de Minaur. I still feel that de Minaur, even though he's coming close, he's still not quite there when it comes to power, and especially on these type of courts. It does help because the ball does sit up a little bit more. Tsitsipas, will he get through to a semi-final? I'm actually going to be going for Arthur Fils to knock out Tsitsipas. He does not get back to the final again this year. I'm going to have Fokina to knock out Jaume Munar and Casper Ruud from the bottom. Although, even though Sebastian Baez can cause an upset there potentially, but I'm going to go for Casper Ruud. We move to the top. We've got Arthur Fils versus Carlos Alcaraz again. I mean, this one is an absolute epic matchup. I think we're going to see these two play many, many times, if I'm perfectly honest. And I think it will get closer and closer. Fils may edge him. I'd say maybe give him a year, though, to really get into his stride. I think it will be too much too soon at the moment. I'm going to be having Alcaraz beating him. I think it will be in 3 sets, though, again. And then from the bottom, I mean, it should be Casper Ruud, really. Won it last year, but I'm going to be going for the Spaniard. I'm going to be going for an all-Spaniard final of Carlos Alcaraz versus Davidovich Fokina. And, well, we saw what happened when Carlos Alcaraz had an all-Spaniard final before against Carreño Busta. It wasn't even close. And I think even though Fokina's good and he can knock out some of these other players, I think ultimately Carlos Alcaraz will be winning this event. And I think he, has a really good final. I think Fokina gives him a couple of close sets. I think 2 very tight sets, but I think Alcaraz comes out the victor. So that's my prediction for this Barcelona Open. Do you think Alcaraz is going to do it again? Let me know in that comment section below. And if he doesn't, who does? Does Tsitsipas finally break his duck and manage to get it on the 5th attempt? I want to know your thoughts, but if you haven't done so yet, smash a like, subscribe, and we'll see you for more reactions of the Barcelona Open coming up all this week.